Anything else you want to talk about?
Do you know about the Kick Vic stuff?
Kick Vic?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
It's the original voice actor for Broly.
Oh. Okay, no, I don't.
He got accused of being, sexual and whatever to underage kids.
Just like that one guy on Ruby, right?
It's the same person.
No way.
He voiced Crow.
Oh, so same guy?
Same person.
So he got
accused of that, and right now he's fighting because he lost a lot of jobs because of the accusations or whatever.
I mean, they came out with season 6 Ruby, right?
I think we have that right over there.
Well, anyways, they came out with season 6, right?
Yeah.
They probably recorded that at that time, right? Oh.
Yeah. So it's probably still gonna be him, but
everyone just had perfect.
I was smashing buttons. So what the accusation right now? He's fighting for I think he's suing everyone who accused him of such stuff because none of it. Well,
but the person who accused him,
I know the person who accused him isn't from what I understand. It's hard to remember because I'm freaking gone. Not really.
OTD.
But, yeah. What was it? It's really the whole situation is dumb because it's literally like he said, she said, they said kind of situation where none of it. There's no hard concrete proof. It's just word of mouth of what's true or what's not true.
And this person was underage, right?
Yeah, but most of the time, because pictures keep popping up, because there's two groups. There's Kick Vic and there's I Stand With Vic. The I Stand With Vic tends to follow concrete proof, hey, this didn't actually happen. Look at the evidence. Guilt, innocent until proven guilty kind of situation. While the other side, the Kick Vic side, is guilty until proven innocent. Exactly the complete opposite. Oh, we're going to the third round. It looks like. Freaking Libre, hell yeah!
You had 2 Pikachus.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
Anyways,
and they. I can't remember. Anyways, the whole point is, the Kick Vic side has been most of the people are just half of the people, as far as I've seen, is just trolls saying hey, we should somehow Photoshop this one picture to make it look like he's doing something weird to this girl. That's what I've been seeing half of the time.
I mean, how real does this picture probably look? I mean,
well, the picture is literally because the whole reason this started is because he's a really touchy kind of feely person because that's what he said that's what his family is. He if you meet him he'll tend to give you a hug, a handshake, and a kiss on the cheek assuming you're okay to that.
I mean, that's kind of awkward, isn't it?
It's awkward too.
Why would you want to give someone a kiss on the cheek? You would never oh hey, can I give you a kiss on the cheek?
Yeah, obviously he's now asking for permission now if you're over 18. But before that he wasn't. But the way he saw it, it wasn't harmless. Obviously, if you for example, if you see a baby, you want to hug it, you want to hold it or whatever. I'm talking about females, obviously, because that's what they mostly do. They hold the baby, hug it, and maybe give it a kiss on the forehead or on the cheek or whatever. And this is similar to what he did, because he came from a really kind of hands-holdy kind of family.
Yeah. So
it makes sense from where he came from. Do you want to keep doing the 3v3?
No, I don't.
Go to basic. I don't want to do it extra because that sounds too complicated.
I can't even focus right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically with the Kick Vic stuff, they took one picture, blew it up to say, hey, this has happened. She happened to be underage, and then what ended up happening? The person who was in that picture ended up coming out and said, hey, I was actually 18 at the time during that picture. I'm now 23. And it's for stuff that he did 6, 5, 10 years ago. like around that general.
But at the time, it was... Wait, at the time she was...
At the time, the person in the picture, the female in the picture, was 18. And yet they're trying to push that, like, oh, this chick's underage.
Oh, so it's not the person...
That's the kick Vic side. They're fabricating like evidence to push it against him. And he's pushing back by getting lawyers and whatever, but like it's still a battle that's still going on at the moment. Yeah, it's a really like bad situation because he lost all of his work related stuff. Well, most of his work related stuff. Because especially the stuff with Ruby or Rooster Teeth stuff, they just like as soon as like word got out, like they just cut him off right there and they replaced him with probably someone else. Same thing with Funimation, which is the main company that he worked with.
That's crazy.
For Broly.
Man, you gotta be careful out in these times, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you're famous, some people will go after you.
Yeah. His argument when the first thing started, that like time and time again, you see someone like some big movie because he was part of the Dragon Ball Super movie. He was the voice actor for Broly. And like someone big, some random person brings up a thing that happened 5 years ago, and suddenly that one thing blows up. A lot of people relate it to Kevin Hart, where the
homie Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
I don't hear about this.
Well, this was a long time ago. I think he was supposed to be host for the Grammys or something, but someone brought up a thing that he said on Twitter or Facebook or something, like literally a long time ago, 5 years ago, and it suddenly it just popped up, and just because he was being host for the Grammys or some big award ceremony, and it blew up. So he just ended up saying like, "Hey, this is a time for celebration. Like, I don't want this bad reputation to like follow me into like the award ceremony, so he's gonna have someone else host instead." And it's like a really similar situation where something that happened unrelated a long time ago just gets brought up again for no real reason, just to basically put garbage on top of the person.
Well, that was at a serious note.
Yeah, well, we have to have some seriousness.
I don't know. That was a lot of... To watch the full episode, click the box in the middle. If you enjoyed this highlight from our episode of OTD, consider liking and subscribing. And always, thanks for watching.